to compete, to win. That's all I live for, really. When you lose, you're easily forgotten. And I don't think anyone want to go to their graves forgotten. I'm not here campaigning for the best player in the world or in history. I'm not saying that. Because everybody plays differently in different eras.
All the talk about the Chicago Bulls is about Michael Jordan, the outstanding rookie from North Carolina.
Coming on this level is a brand new start for me, and I have to start from the bottom and work my way up. So, I think the hard work is ahead of me, and I'm willing to take on that challenge and go out and play the best I can.
Michael Jordan changed the game of basketball forever. He flew through the air with dunks no one thought possible. He spun yarns off the court with movies like Space Jam and an Air Jordan line that reshaped fashion. Decades later, LeBron James has emerged as the face of a new era.
LeBron James, now in his 15th year in the NBA, 3 titles, 4-time MVP, 3-time Finals MVP.
There is 0 signs of any decline.
Like an evil wingspan.
And he has followed Jordan's blueprint at nearly every turn. Back in the mid-90s, Michael Jordan stepped away from basketball to star in Space Jam. He teamed with Bugs Bunny and the Looney Tunes gang in a family-friendly adventure that raked in over $230 million. That success proved an athlete could anchor a Hollywood hit, and MJ's box office power only cemented his status as a cultural icon. Fast forward to 2021, and LeBron James took the lead in Space Jam, A New Legacy. LeBron brought his own swagger to the screen, updating the story for today's fans. He invited modern superstars, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Kyle Kuzma, and reconnected Bugs Bunny with basketball's brightest stars. The result was a bridge across generations, a clear nod to Jordan's pioneering move into film. Jordan showed athletes could conquer courts and cinemas. LeBron followed that example, proving that a star's reach can extend far beyond points and rebounds. Success in one realm unlocked doors in another, and both men seized those opportunities. Long before LeBron, Jordan invented a ritual that fired up fans and foes alike: the chalk toss. Before big games, MJ would slap chalk into his palms, clap loudly, and send a white cloud into the air. He did it during nationally televised matchups, playoff clashes, and showdowns with rivals. The swirl of chalk powder became a hallmark of his arrival. People sitting at scorers' tables even wore makeshift masks to avoid inhaling the cloud. When LeBron arrived in 2003, he adopted that ritual, but he turned it into a nightly spectacle. He sprinkles chalk in his palm, sweeps his hands together, and launches white dust into the rafters. On the road, crowds boo. At home, they roar. And in between, the tension crackles. It became so expected that Cavs fans once tossed paper confetti on the court, hoping to spark their own chalk cloud. LeBron himself admits he can't recall the first time he clapped chalk, only that it helped me lock in on the task ahead. He stopped briefly when he joined Miami, then let Cleveland vote by social media on whether to bring it back. And fans said yes. That kind of fan engagement owes everything to Jordan's original spark. Few jersey numbers loom larger than 23. Michael Jordan chose that number in tribute to his older brother Larry, who wore 45 in high school. MJ took half of 45, rounded up, and stamped 23 on his back, an homage to family and friendly rivalry. LeBron James saw those same digits on hallowed hardwood and made them his own. Growing up in Akron, he idolized MJ. "When I started playing," LeBron said in 2019, "I saw 23. I wanted to fly like him, shoot like him, dunk like him, stick out my tongue like him." LeBron tried number 6 in Miami, mimicking Jordan's switch to 45 after retiring, but then he reversed course. At one point, he playfully tried to petition the league so that only he could wear 23, underscoring the mystique surrounding Jordan's chosen digit. LeBron didn't stop at copying a number. He studied Jordan's moves. He drilled the fadeaway jumper, mastering it in his teenage years, so he could hit game-winning shots against veteran defenders. He wore his leg sleeve folded to show a red lining, black and red shoes with white socks, short shorts layered over undershorts, and even a wristband on his forearm, mirroring MJ's gear down to the smallest detail. Training methods were another crossover point. Jordan hired Tim Grover, who counted every step MJ took in games to design precise workouts. LeBron mirrored that precision, investing millions in cryotherapy chambers, personalized nutrition, and year-round trainers. He even hosts an annual MVP Recovery Summit to share best practices with peers. Both men know that athletic longevity demands science, discipline, and unrelenting focus on the body as a finely tuned instrument. Jordan's leap into Nike's orbit in 1984 changed sneaker culture forever. His 5-year, $500,000 a year deal included creative control and royalties. Nike built the term Air Jordan into a global empire. Year one sales were projected at $3 million. They swelled to $126 million. Today, the Jordan brand commands 86% of the U.S. basketball shoe market, and MJ has earned over $1.5 billion in royalties. LeBron signed with Nike in 2003 under a lifetime contract. He entered the Nike family as Jordan did, an 18-year-old rookie with sky-high expectations. LeBron's signature lines have followed the same playbook: annual releases, colorways that sell out instantly, and a billboard presence that fuses sport, fashion, and celebrity. LeBron, like Jordan, proved that a star athlete could convert on-court performance into lasting off-court, and his 1998 Game 7 buzzer beater entered sports lore. He gutted out illness to score 38 points in Game 5 of the 1997 Finals and delivered a series-clinching jumper over Brian Russell in 1998. LeBron answered those challenges in 2016, leading Cleveland back from a 3-1 Finals deficit to beat Golden State in Game 7. He scored 27 points and grabbed the final rebound, sending home fans into delirium. The parallel is impossible to ignore. Jordan set the standard for late-game heroics, and LeBron followed through under pressure. Both players also understood the power of Hollywood. Jordan's Space Jam hit in 1996. LeBron's Space Jam, a new legacy, updated that success for streaming-era audiences. Jordan teamed with Looney Tunes for a live-action animated classic. LeBron enlisted today's NBA stars and cutting-edge special effects. Each moved the cultural needle, proving an athlete could anchor the entertainment world. Off the court, Jordan added cigar smoking to his brand. He lit his first stogie in 1991 after a championship, then grew to smoke 6 cigars a day. In 2017, Cigar Aficionado featured MJ on its cover as a cigar aficionado. He described sitting in traffic before home games, lighting a cigar to relieve tension. It became part of his ritual and iconography. LeBron has also embraced cigars as a celebration tool. After Miami's 2011 Finals loss, owner Mark Cuban smoked celebratory cigars beside the title trophy. LeBron joined in. In 2012 and 2013, when Miami won back-to-back titles, LeBron showcased premium Cuban cigars on social media, echoing Jordan's VIP stogie lifestyle. Jordan parlayed his on-court brilliance into ownership, becoming part owner of the Wizards and then majority owner of the Hornets. He learned to turn basketball fame and fortune into long-term investments. LeBron has followed suit: Spring Hill Entertainment, part ownership in Fenway Sports Group, and ventures in tech and media. Both built portfolios that outlast their playing days and ensure influence in team decisions and league direction. Jordan mentored Kobe Bryant. After the 1998 All-Star Game, Jordan told Kobe, "Call me if you need anything." Kobe phoned weekly, seeking guidance on handling the media, perfecting his craft, and building his mental edge. Jordan became his big brother in the league. LeBron similarly mentors younger stars. From Anthony Davis to Jamal Murray, LeBron's phone has become a hotline for advice on contracts, playbooks, and dealing with fame. The lineage is clear. Jordan shaped Kobe, Kobe influenced LeBron, and LeBron now guides the next generation. Family and community also matter to both men. Jordan returned to Chicago as both player and owner, thrilling fans and inspiring youth clinics in his name. LeBron returned to Cleveland in 2014, delivered a title in 2016, and built the I Promise School in Akron for at-risk students. Each leveraged hometown hero status into social impact and educational initiatives. Both pursued championships relentlessly. Jordan's 6 Bulls rings defined dominance. LeBron has 4 rings in 3 different cities, always chasing greatness and rewriting expectations. Each era echoes with clutch shots, series comebacks, and finals mastery. MG and LBJ each transcended basketball. Jordan became a fashion and film mogul. LeBron, a media entrepreneur and social advocate. Each used success on the hardwood to build off-court legacies that shape culture, business, and community. Michael Jordan's flu game, buzzer beaters, and air-defying dunks rewrote the record books. LeBron's NBA scoring record, finals heroics, and versatility mirrored Jordan's competitive drive. Each athlete delivered on pressure moments that defined greatness. Michael Jordan created the blueprint: dominate on court, expand off court, build a global brand, mentor the next generation, give back to the community, and secure financial independence through team ownership and business ventures. He showed athletes how to become cultural icons and savvy entrepreneurs. LeBron James studied that blueprint and adapted it for his era. He embraced pregame rituals, wore 23 as a tribute, signed a lifetime Nike deal, starred in blockbuster films, savored celebratory cigars, mentored young stars, built media and educational platforms, and scored records and rings. LeBron's path is Jordan's path, updated for a generation connected by social media, streaming, and global fandom. LeBron James didn't mimic Michael Jordan out of lack of creativity. He studied the greatest, absorbed each lesson, and then rewrote the playbook for today's world. From chalk toss to silver screen, from jersey numbers to business ventures, LeBron's career is a living testament that Michael Jordan set the blueprint, and LeBron is following it all the way to the top.